I was at SOB's in New York City, and there was a man there who was just a real lover and a person who was respectful of Bob Marley. And he had put together a tribute to Bob Marley. And there, you know, he talked about these people, havasupai, I hope I'm saying their names right, who were, he said that they felt like Bob Marley had fulfilled the prophecy. And so he showed this footage of these people at the base of the Grand Canyon, and there was this concert, and it was so incredible because here were Jamaican people riding horses, you know, across little brooks through the Grand Canyon. Here's this beautiful ancestor. I mean, it was just so, felt so good. And then these Native people, they would just move into the music, and it made my heart so warm because there is the connection.
After my conversation with Sakiba, I made the journey down to the bottom of the Grand Canyon to Supai, the most isolated native reservation in the U.S. and also the home of the havasupai, famed for their love of reggae music.
It started really rising in the late 60s. It's been here for quite some time. We feel really close with the music of reggae because we're striving just as much as the black man, our brother, has been afflicted by the white governments that have taken over their Aboriginal homelands and have tried to exterminate. And they have succeeded in exterminating a lot of tribes, both in Africa and here in the United States and Canada and South America. I feel that the music brings our people, the black and the American Indian, the Native Americans, together in a way where we're all under the same creator, and the music that we have glorifies Jehovah, Jah, Jesus, God, whatever term, whatever religion, whatever nationality, whatever denomination has for him, he's still the same spirit. And I feel that the afflictions, the discrimination, the prejudice that has happened to the black man is also happening to the American Indians. And in this way, there have been a lot of injustices, a lot of disrespect for our way of life. The reggae music through Bob Marley has been a very inspirational image to the havasupai people, to the young people, to the little people, to the older people. Even I walked into a room once where there was an 80-year-old listening to Bob Marley sing, and she was in tears. The song, the Redemption song, was on. And I said, "What's the matter?" She said, "I like the words here. It reminds me of the prayers of our old people, the way they used to pray. It reaches down into the soul, the spiritual soul, way down in there." And I said, "I'm glad you're crying because I feel the same way every time I hear music."
Ever since I was like 5, 6 years old, I heard Bob Marley, true Rastafarian reggae music, man. Give our inspiration, like the reggae beats, you know, drum and bass, dub-wise. Yes, man. And ever since then, I just grew up and I just become aware that I man is Rasta, you know. Like the man Bob Marley said, ever since you were born, you was Rasta. You don't become Rasta, but you just become aware that you are Rasta, you know. And I found out that I was Rasta, and I just began to look into it, you know, and through the guidance of Jah, I am what I am now, and I feel great and give Jah thanks for this beautiful place, you know. But right now, these issues on uranium mining thing come up, and I know I have to struggle, you know, But it's just another obstacle that I man have to go over. But soon come Jah, put them down, and table I got turned, and it's their turn to get burned. So catch a fire, the wicked I go burn. True, yes man. The highly Selassie I speech, that I could relate to. It deals with all people, not what color, race or creed, until the philosophy which holds one race superior and another inferior. That one, that's deals with all people, including Indian people, whatever color you are, got to go Babylonian system. Deal with nature, like I in Supai. I deal with nature. I am from nature. I live in nature. That's why through me, I talk for the Mother Earth. So the people who don't see will see. Try to show them to stop this mind, because it's not what you have or how much money you have, but it's what you have, like where you live in, that's your richness, So I have to stand up and hold my place. Free up the land, white man. For I and I, Indian, shall go free and not live on a reservation.
The connection between what has happened to Africans in the so-called New World and what is happening to Native Americans today, and that is the values of Western civilization being pushed upon the indigenous people of the land, in our case, and of the African people, in your case, and all the black people in the world. So there's a direct connection of the suffering that has been put upon them, and it is brought out in reggae music. And so that's why, I never really was into, rhyme without reason, and so that's why reggae music is so important to me, and that's why I play it as much as I can for Indian people.
It is estimated that in North America, between 1/3 and 2/3 of all black people have First Nations ancestry. Most countries in South and Central America have histories of connections between black and First Nations people. We hope we have shed some light on this very substantial piece of history and encourage black and First Nations people to examine their own family histories and learn more about this connection themselves.